What if I told you? One of the biggest mistakes people make when choosing a water purification system is thinking that RO and UV are competitors. In reality, they solve completely different problems and are often meant to work together, not replace each other. Reverse osmosis and UV purification are two of the most powerful water treatment technologies available today, but they operate on fundamentally different principles. Understanding the difference is essential if you want safe, reliable water in off-grid systems, RV setups, or even modern homes. Choosing the wrong system doesn't just reduce water quality, it can leave dangerous contaminants completely untreated. One filters, the other disinfects. Let's start with reverse osmosis. It works by forcing water through a semi-permeable membrane under pressure. This membrane is incredibly fine. It blocks dissolved salts, heavy metals like lead and arsenic, chemicals, nitrates, microplastics, and even many bacteria and viruses. What passes through is extremely clean water, often close to distilled quality, making RO one of the only systems capable of removing dissolved contaminants. But reverse osmosis comes with trade-offs. First, it requires pressure to operate, meaning a pump or pressurized supply is needed. Second, RO systems produce wastewater. For every liter of purified water, multiple liters may be rejected as concentrate. Third, RO removes beneficial minerals too. This means the water may taste flat or require remineralization before you drink it. Now let's move to UV purification. UV systems use ultraviolet light to destroy the DNA of microorganisms, including bacteria, viruses, and protozoa. Instead of removing them, UV makes them incapable of reproducing. UV does this instantly, without adding chemicals and without changing taste or odor. But UV has limitations. It does not remove sediment, chemicals, or heavy metals. Also, UV requires clear water to be effective. If water is cloudy, particles can create shadows where microorganisms survive. So UV must always be used after proper filtration, not as a first stage. Each system excels in one area and does nothing in another. Most people try to choose between them, but the best systems use both. In a combined system, water typically flows from pre-filtration to sediment and carbon filters, then through RO, and finally through UV. In off-grid systems, these decisions are even more important. RO needs energy for pressure, while UV needs continuous power. Reverse osmosis and UV purification are not competing technologies. RO handles chemistry, UV handles biology. One cleans, the other makes it safe. Safe water is about combining the right technologies in the right order. For more deep breakdowns, subscribe to Off-Grid Life Tech.